Okay.
Ready? Mari.
Sí.
Hello, my name is Claudia Celi.
Hello, my name is Angie Martinez.
Hello, my name is Mari Pardo.
In this video, we'll talk about of the FTA, Colombia, Peru, and European Union. Colombia is a strategic partner for the European Union in America, with which we share values and close ties. Our business relations are based on a framework more broader political dialogue and cooperation. With this document, I am pleased to present the trade agreement between Colombia, Peru, and the European Union. Well, this trade in Brussels, Belgium, FTA was signed by Colombia, Peru, and UA in June 12. The object of this FTA is promote economic integration among countries, and so decrease the poor and create new, better work opportunities. Colombia, Peru, and the European Union as the member states celebrate in this city of the Brussels the free trade agreement in order to promote economic integration between the partners in order to reduce poverty and create new opportunities in employment and better working conditions to improve the living standards of the respective territories. For the expansion of trade and investment between the territories by promoting sustainable development, economic progress, respect for labor, and environment protection. Formed by trade community representatives of the European Union and the country, subcommittees and agreement coordinators. The content of the trade of the agreement. And the essential element is the agreement is the commitment of the parties to respect human rights, preventing the manufacturing of military elements as weapons of mass destruction, the development of sustainable economies based on the protection and promotion of labor or environment rights. A main advantage of the agreement. The main advantage is the elimination of tariffs. There are leases that appeal to export to import products. Generally are import goods entering or leaving. And the trade agreement between Colombia, Peru, and the European Union seeks to create a legal framework to increase stability in trade relations, providing further benefits to industries and help job creation. Also seeking preferring treatment to products or service so that enter with advantage and reduction of non-tariff freight barriers in goods and service. Colombia products exported to the European market will enter advantage with other countries that do not I know that don't have an inter will happen the same with European products entering Colombia.
Okay, now let's opportunities. One, foreign investment. Two, strengthening industry. Three, reduction of tariff barriers, trade facilitation. Four, sustainable development. Five, agriculture market access. Six, cooperation and support for getting technical assistance and tenders. Seven, transfer of new technologies. Eight, PYME access to public procurement market in the European Union. 9, transparency and intellectual property. There are many benefits that come with this trade agreement with the European Union and for the Colombia economy by having grid like goods and service produced and generated, and in Colombia they may be marketed without the barriers that prevented some years ago maintaining these relationships with European countries. Also, its importance lies in getting professional and permanent relationships with this major player in the global economy, expand market opportunities, have more customers and more consumers, create new relationships and production and supply chains, be able to establish both commercial and productor partnerships and provide the best Colombian consumer and great choose for their purchase among other benefits. This agreement will provide a more stable science workers in the regard will be take a solid foundation under the principles in and fundamental rights and world ILO environment. On the other hand, Colombia ratifies the agreement, the commitment to the fulfillment of human rights. Agroindustry sector, especially coffee, processed fruits and vegetables, palm oil, sugars and sweeteners, flowers and foliage, fresh fruits, and manufacturers and clothing sectors, cosmetics, plastics, hotel endowment articles, home and office, underwear, control clothing, jeans, leather goods, shoes, service sector, health tourism, software, digital animation and video games, mobile apps, audiovisual, and graphic and digital industry.
So between conditions for business are according to the law 1669 of 2013. The circulation of goods, the Andean countries have promoted goods. Colombia and Peru apply the base range of Andean system. The reduction to tariff applied for agricultural products Colombian as sugar and bananas, that before the agreement was complicated. Others have tariff syrup as flowers, toasted coffee, raw oil, palm oil, most of fruits and vegetables. The agreement provides measures sanitary and phytosanitary for the protection of the health of people, animals, and plants, also of the animal welfare. Therefore, the countries must follow international standards and international convention phytosanitary protection or Codex Alimentarium Commission, and the World Organization for Animal Health and agreement on application of sanitary and phytosanitary of World Trade Organization. For example, the entities in Colombia to monitor are ICA, Colombian Agricultural Institute, the most protected production agriculture of pests, and besides exercise technical control over the products that important for the activity agriculture. Others in BIMA, Institute National Drugs Monitoring and Foods, for its Spanish acronym. Its objective is protect and promote the health of population. Additionally, the agreement brings a clause especially for ensure the quality of products and making it. A chapter contains the environmental state and transparent of the investment, where the parts undertake to facilitate temporary stay in their territory of business before of period brief. Also, exchange rate or monetary politics, where the countries can make capital movements in excess of 1 year. A topic very important in the agreement is the intellectual property, industrial and commercial. For example, copyright. They will intend to promote the innovation and creativity and stimulate the economic development and investment. Therefore, must accomplish the agreements international as the Madrid Protocol to refer to the registration branch international besides the Paris Convention for the protection of industrial property, among others. There are some products recognized by special future offers due to its origin, World Trade Organization. For example, the Spanish chalupa of Huila, it is the only Colombian product with indication of origin. Other is Macau's crabs. The social development and the protection environment are fundamental pillars of our agreement. Thanks.
Thanks.